All right, let's check out what's going on with Dorian. We're going to start with that pretty much for the rest of the week, I can guarantee you, unless we get some heavy rainfall in the morning, which we are not really forecasting for the rest of the week. So here's what we're looking at right now. This is definitely the big story here. We've got a tropical storm with winds at 50 miles per hour making its way into the Caribbean this morning. It is not strengthening very quickly, and therefore the Hurricane Center has changed the forecast a little bit. I'll show you that in a moment. Tropical storm watches and warnings in effect for the Lesser Antilles here as it continues to move into the Caribbean. The computer models in good agreement. It's headed the same direction as yesterday in the forecast models, going up toward Hispaniola and Puerto Rico by Wednesday into Thursday morning, and then what's left of it making its way into the Bahamas and up toward Florida as we get into Saturday and Sunday, and then eventually and quite possibly into the Gulf of Mexico here, at least the remnants of it, and maybe redeveloping a little bit as it moves over toward Louisiana and Mississippi. So those folks will be watching the storm closely as well. So here's the latest on Dorian. Winds at 50, moving west-northwest at 13. The track keeps it as a tropical storm at this point and not increasing in strength into a hurricane. That's a little bit of a change from the earlier computer model runs, but there's a lot of dry air in here that's being sucked into Dorian right now. And hurricanes and tropical storms and any tropical cyclone, they need moisture. They don't need dry air. Dry air weakens them. Moist air strengthens them. So it's a good thing the dry air is being pulled in here and keeping it a little bit weaker. If it makes it past Hispaniola and Puerto Rico, and it could fall apart in here before making it up into the Bahamas. But if it makes it up into the Bahamas, there will be a chance for it to strengthen a bit as the waters are very warm here, wind shear is low, and there's a lot of moisture over the Bahamas right now. So we could be dealing with a strong tropical storm, at least that's the current forecast, by late Saturday and early Sunday, moving in along the east coast of Florida. That's why we're watching this so carefully. We're going to talk more about this throughout the morning, but here's a couple things to watch. Wednesday is the day it moves near Hispaniola and Puerto Rico. That's the day it could fall apart or survive its way into the Bahamas. We'll see how strong it is there. For us, late Saturday and Sunday is when we could feel an impact from this storm. Let's turn things over to meteorologist Katia Hall.
All right, thank you, Glenn. Let's take a look at what we have going on right now. You can see the radar, pretty quiet. We've got a few showers offshore, but across our viewing area, nothing really going on. You can see just a couple of showers around the Bahamas right now, but nothing really heavy. Vipercast does show some rain starting to develop as we head into late this afternoon into the evening hours. You know how it goes, like clockwork. Here's those afternoon thunderstorms coming in around maybe 3:45 here, continuing into your drive home. You could run into some of this heavy rainfall and then clearing as we head into this evening. Temperatures, they're in the mid to upper 70s right now, with 79 in Boca, 79 in Boynton Beach, 73 in Okeechobee, and highs this afternoon warming up into the low 90s. We have a 50% chance for rain for today and tomorrow, and drier air settling in as we head into Thursday and Friday. But depending on what happens with Tropical Storm Dorian will depend on what our weekend looks like. But for right now, a 60% chance for rain on Saturday, a 70% chance for rain on Sunday, and then dropping down a 40% chance for rain for your Monday.